Hello everyone, photographer Andredesignz here with a new retouch video. Alright, so today I'll be retouching a total of 10 images. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all the editing in this video. Maybe I just do one, but I'm editing all these images from a recent shoot I did with a couple. So I'm going to be editing the images right now. So I'm going to start with the first image. So this is how I actually do it. I just pick out the best images from the session. I offer 10 images, and there are times I also give the clients the option to select the photos, but majority of the times I make the selections. So what I normally do is to create like a new copy of the image, and then I go to the filter and I do some color correction. Sometimes that's the first thing I do, right? So I'll go here and I click auto to see what auto looks like. Auto looks good. I want to, it's a little bit too warm, so I'm just going to pull it off a little bit, -7, and I think I'm okay with that. I could even try to use one of my presets that I've created. I think I like this. Yeah, I'm going to use my presets. I'm going to click on that one, and if you'd like to use one of the presets or download it, you just go to my website. Let me pull my website up real quick. So Andredesignz.com, and what you'll do, you'll go to where it says downloads, and you can select the free actions that I'll be using right now, or you can this link here to show you how to install it, so you can watch it. And this is my free presets. These are the camera raw presets that I have right now, and this here is to tell you how to install it and download it as well, so you can watch this video here as well. All right, so now that I selected the preset that I want to use, let me show you the before and after real quick. So that's the before and that's the after. Good. I'm gonna press OK, and then I'm gonna go to frequency separation. I'm gonna keep it at 6.4 because I want to keep the skin as natural as possible. Then I'm gonna zoom in. There are times I may remove the blemishes first, and sometimes I will just go right ahead and start applying the what they call it, the dodge and burning, not dodge and burning, frequency separation. Normally I don't spend a lot of times on these images because, you know, majority of the times they're not going to be printing them, they're going to be for social media. So I just go around and just make some simple skin retouching. If there's any pimples to be removed, I'll just do that as well. The good thing about the mixer brush is that it flattens the image, and like if you have any uneven skin, it fixes it. What you want to also aim in all your shoots to ensure that everything looks good, so when it's time for you to edit, you do not have a lot of editing to do, and I ensure to do that on every single shoot. Yeah, you have to ensure like your settings is good. Ensure that your client comes early, which most times you may not have control over that, but trust me, I was somewhat rushing the shoot because it wasn't on time, right? And that's one of the things you do not want to do. You do not want to rush your shoots. So before and after, you see that drastic change. I see where I need to remove some things from the skin. So Shift Alt Command E, and that would be Shift Alt. I don't remember the shortcut. I'm gonna put it on the screen for PC users. I've been using Mac for some time now, so I don't remember the shortcuts for PC, but I'll definitely put it on the screen. So what I'm doing, I'm using the what's this called again? I'm using the patch tool to remove blemishes from the skin or uneven section of the skin. Good. This is really good. All right, I like that. Don't think I need to do anything else here. Let's look at the before and after. So before and after. Good. So I'm basically done with this image. I can just go right ahead and add my logo to it. well, my watermark. Sometimes I put it here, sometimes I put it there. I'm going to put it here for now. And then I'm going to click on this action that says client. What happened is that it takes it to a folder in my Dropbox. So automatically I don't have to go here to click save or anything like that. It just automatically goes to the Dropbox folder and save. So actions are really good to create. All right, so that's done now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click save, so it saves it in Lightroom as well. I'm going to go on to my second image. Then I'm going to go through the same process, create a copy, go to camera raw, press auto, go down to my action that I've created for, what do you call this again, for camera raw, and you can see the before and after as usual. I'm going to click OK. Then I'm going to go to my action again for frequency separation. I'm going to put this at 4 now. I'm going to zoom this up, and then I'm going to work on the skin again. So M for the mixer brush. That is the shortcut I use for my mixer brush. The mixer brush is normally nested on the brushes. So once you go on the brushes, you'll see your mixer brush. But I took mine out because I use it all the time. Right. Alright, this looks good. Nice. Alright, I think the image is a little bit dark in the shadows. So what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to come here to dodge. I'm going to press B on the keyboard for the brush and ensure that my brush is at 1%. And I'm using a soft rounded brush. I'm just going to brush right here just to give it a highlight. You might ask me what's the settings for the mixer brush. I'm going to tell you right now. So once I'm on the mixer brush, if you look up here, it says 20% for the wet, 75% for the load, 90% for the mix, and for the flow is 100%. All right, so let me come back here. I think I'm okay with the highlight that I've done. Let me take a look at it. Awesome, highlight looks good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a copy. So Control Shift Alt E. Oh, I just said it. So it's Control Option Command E for Mac. Did I think I was already, I think I was saying the right thing before for the for Windows. All this time I was actually saying the right thing. I just noticed that I did not say any of the shortcuts for Mac. I was actually saying the shortcut for Windows. Wow. I'm going to create a copy, Control J or Command J, and then go back to camera raw, and then I'm going to go to shadows and pull that out. Good. And if I want to add some clouds to this, I can just simply go to edit, go down to, no, it's not on it. I think it's, yeah, edit, and then go to sky replacement, and I could add some sky to it. Yeah, just like that. So what I'm going to do now is to, let me see if I can get the edges a little bit. I'm going to add that sky to it. Now I'm going to try to, down here is dark because of what was added. So I'm going to click on this, get the brush at 100% for the flow, and then basically I'm painting on a mask. Oh no, can't do that. What I may have to do then is I may have to just move this up a little bit. Let me just see. I think everything, I would have to move everything, the entire folder itself. So I just click on the move tool, which is a V, and just move this up. What I could do now, I could still, for the entire, I don't think I have to move it up. Let me put it back down. What I could do, I could create a what do you call this again? Mask. I'm just going to create a mask right now. Ensure that I am painting on, using black to paint on white. And all I just do is do this. Let's just get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know why I was going through all of that. So, before, after. Good. So I'm done with this again. I'm going to add my logo. I'm going to add the logo, right? Not logo. what is this called again? My watermark right there. Then I'm gonna press client, so it goes right to Dropbox again. Then I'm gonna unclick that. Then I'm gonna save it to Dropbox again. Not Dropbox, save it to, what's this called again? Lightroom. So this is the one that I've saved and edited. This is the one that is not edited. This is the one that I've saved and edited. This is the one that was not edited. So now I'm going to edit this one. So I'm going to come down here, back to Photoshop, and then I'm going to zoom up the image. And I don't necessarily have to do the same thing. I could just come right here again and click 4 for the radius, and then mixer brush again. You already know what the mixer brush settings is. So just like that. So just using the mixer brush to even out the skin. That's basically it. Then I'm gonna get some highlights. I'm gonna go to dodge, gonna press B. My flow should be at 1% to get my brush smaller, and just highlight. Oh, I have to change it X to change the foreground. That's it. Good. I think I'm done now. So I'm now going to create a new copy and then remove blemishes. I don't normally move this fast. Well, sometimes. And then I'm just going to create another copy and then go to camera raw and then press auto. Well, I don't like that auto, so I'm going to undo that. I'm just going to go to my what they call this, action. I'm going to tweak it a little bit though. I'm just going to get the exposure up a little bit, and also the shadow, the shadow up a little bit. Gonna put some dehaze, more dehaze in there. Then I'm gonna press OK, and then I'm done with that image so far. So if you look right here, see that there's a hand right there, so I'm gonna have to remove it. So I'm just gonna select it like that. You can use any tool that can do a selection, and then I'm gonna shift backspace for the content aware. Don't like what the content aware have done, so what I'm going to do is to just use the patch tool. Right, nobody will know. And then for right here, I'm going to stretch it. So I'm going to just make a selection using the patch tool, Control T, and then just pull it down. All right, so I don't like that. I'm going to hold down on shift and pull it down. Well, no, let me see if I can do this start and pull it down. All right, so this start works. Enter. Now I have to blend it in, so I'm just gonna go to the what's this tool called again? Clone stamp tool, and then I'm just gonna get it bigger. Gonna use the clone stamp. You have to make a selection first. Using the Mac, you press Option and select, and then you paint. I don't remember what you used to do it on Windows. All right, so I am done with this image, so I'm just gonna do that again. Gonna put this to the side, and I think I see something right here on the dress, so I'm gonna go back to the patch tool. Right, done. So I'm gonna click client and then remove that and save to, what's this called again? Save to Lightroom. All right, one more image. So this one, I'm going to create a new copy. I'm going to stretch the image right here to get rid of this hand. So I'm going to click the marquee tool, make a selection right here. Then I'm Control T, hold on shift and drag. Just drag to where the hand is no longer in there. Good. Control D or Command D. Then I'm going to work on her leg and thigh and everything. So I'm going to go here to the frequency separation action. I'm going to put this at 5. Going to go down to the low frequency separation action, and then I'm just going to do this again. So guys, you see how easy it is to edit an image? It's not that technical. please don't be scared, to edit your images. Just learn how to do the frequency separation using the mixer brush and you're good to go. Trust me, you don't want to spend hours working on 10 images. Like in the past, I used to do that, and I just practice and find an easier way to edit my images. Right? So, yeah, you don't want to spend a lot of time. Just ensure that you have a good makeup artist. The model you're shooting with can pose properly. Shoot at a really good time of the day. You don't want to shoot when the sun is too hot, and you want to shoot in shaded areas as best as possible. And always advise your clients not to wear eyelashes that are too long, because it will cause shadows under the eye. All right. So all I'm doing with the patch tool now is just to remove the blemishes. That's all I'm doing. And I really don't have a lot to remove. And you have to be careful, because right now the mixer brush went over here and now it has a little white thing right there. So now I have to create a mask to get rid of that. Black. Get the brush. Alright, that's gone. So all I did was to create a mask and get rid of that. Alright, so I think I'm good with that. Let's look at the before and after. Before, after. I'm good. I would do some highlights, but nah, I think this is fine. I'm going to color the image now. So I'm going to go to camera raw and then auto, like that. So I'm going to go down to my action. Nice. I love this. I could still brighten it up a little bit. So like that. Nice. So this is lovely. This image is finished. Don't need to do anything else. Just add the logo over this side. There are times I will provide the client with the image with my watermark, and sometimes I don't. But I do give them the images so they can print them if they wish. So that. Right, I'm going to save this. All right, I'm just going to delete the ones that I've done so far, so it's not crowded. All right, good. So this is the other one now. I'm just going to go right to frequency separation. I'm going to put this at 4. Come down here to the low frequency layer. The settings is the same for the mixer brush. The mixer brush looks like this. All right. Then I'm just going to brush. I'm evening out the skin now. It's very, very easy to edit the images. But don't get me wrong, there are times you're gonna have clients where you have to do some really advanced editing. And to be honest, if you will have to go through that, I think you should charge for it as well. So keep that in mind. You have to charge for advanced editing, like body manipulation and stuff like that. Like, I don't offer that at all. I used to have clients that says, hey, can you edit my belly? Can you change this, change that? Nope. I really don't, especially if I have a lot of work to edit. I personally don't offer it. Even if they're gonna pay, I don't offer it at all, because it's a lot of work, and I honestly want to enjoy what I'm doing. I don't enjoy doing body manipulation at all. I mean, if there are times you might just use a liquefied tool and just make an adjustment and that's it, but nothing too much out of the ordinary where you have to be spending hours to correct. No. I am not going to do that. Trust me. This image is done, so I'm going to create a new copy. Go to camera raw again. press auto, then go to that. That's done. Gonna drop my watermark on it again, put it over here, right there, click client, get rid of the watermark, save it inside of Lightroom. All right, I'm gonna stop the video here because the video is getting too long. It's 20 minutes and counting. So these are the other images, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. You know what, I'm gonna edit this one right now before I go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the skin first. I'm gonna put this at 3. The radius is depending on what you want to do, how soft you want the skin to be, and the radius controls that. So if you want it to be a little bit more realistic, you keep it at 6.4 or 6.5. If you want it to be a little bit more plasticky, you go to 3 or 4. Yeah, but you just have to be careful. The thing about me is that I don't apply it all over the model's skin. It's just the areas where I want to blend out. So I don't really have to worry much about the skin looking unreal, because I don't do like the entire skin. At times, just different sections where I want it to blend out, you know. All right, that looks good. So I'm just going to create a new copy again. I'm gonna press auto, then I'm gonna go to my action again, press OK, and I think I want to add some clouds in the sky again. So I'm gonna come here. It's loading. All right, I don't like that. I love this. So I'm gonna use this. Let me see if I can lower. Oh, so yeah, that should be good. The brightness is good. Perfect. So I'm gonna press OK. So let's look at it before and after real quick. So before and after. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, before I go, let me just add some highlights to our hand. Bright beef. Ensure that this is at 1. Oh, I have to change this. Awesome. So I'm done. So I'm gonna just add my watermark right there. Gonna change the color to black. I'm gonna save it, remove that, save. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for another video next week. Bye bye.